And we're live, or at least I think only my camera's live, but we are live on the internet. Welcome everybody back to the Wildlands campaign. Now, take a second, get into the zone. You are deep in Everspore Forest. As you can see and hear. Let the real world fall away and imagine yourselves in the shoes of your character. So, last time, you guys investigated an explosion, fought some very nasty, huge giants at the tail end of an encounter that they were already having. You renewed your agreement to help out the Circle of Spores druids, those who still retain their sanity, somewhat. And you met up with Wildlands, the elderly dwarf who is who is a Circle of Spores druid, who took you through their scouts, because you are helping a faction of the Circle of Spores druids that wants to cleanse the forest and help the gloom, that entity which guards the forest, to push away these burning curses that have been laid upon many of them. However, to do that, you are going to have to sneak past the druids themselves, because you are not supposed to be going into the Sacred Mushroom Pools area, where you will have to perform this cleansing. Now, during the week, I let you guys look at this map. So Wildlands has led you to the spot in the patrols that he says is the thinnest. And for those of you watching on the stream, I'm going to show you what the players are seeing. So, for example, this is what Bref, the barbarian, is seeing. So you can see, because of the thick spores in the air, their view is limited to a 90-degree angle. And there's very poor lighting. So he's looking that way. Here's what Mavra is seeing. So she has dark vision within 60 feet. So within 60 feet, she is seeing, also in a 90-degree angle, but she is seeing areas that aren't necessarily well lit within that range. Here is what. So they're all seeing a slightly different view, according to the lighting and views that I've set up on this map. Now, Wildlands has given you guys a lot of information and perhaps even more warnings about what lies ahead. And as he is stroking his mossy beard, you guys are at this moment speaking with him. And he says, I wish, Deciveth, that I could help you, but it is forbidden. And the gloom and all the circle would destroy us. It is well you have someone that can cleanse the pools. As soon as you do, All the dangers will cease, yes. Then we shall all be safe. The gloom shall protect us then. And he pulls out a wooden totem carved in the shape of a mushroom with a smiling face. Actual mushrooms are growing out of the top of this wooden object. I can at least offer this in aid. If your servant of the drinking god, and he's looking at Akiri when he says this, runs out of power to cleanse the pools, this may do the trick if dropped in. And he smiles, stretching out the multiple interlocking mushrooms that are growing out of his lips.
Akiri takes the totem.
Very well. So, he basically brought you guys back 100 paces from this spot that you're seeing now on your screen in order to talk to you, give you the warnings, the information, and the totem that I just spoke of. Also, your fisherman friend, Finn, has just cast a stealth improving spell upon you. I'm not sure what the limitations of that spell are other than an hour's duration, but it hopefully will help you with this stealth mission. Do you guys have any questions before Woadwax leaves you?
I don't think so.
I think Vapos is all set.
Pig mushroom's bad. Don't be spotted by guards. That's the majority of what we've got right now. Did I get that right?
Yes. The guards are patrolling. Both of them are moving in an easterly direction at the moment. And there's other creatures on the map, but they seem too busy with their own thing at the moment to deal with you. You are told that if the alarm is fully raised, then there are perhaps as many as a dozen druids nearby who will descend upon you. And within minutes, the entire circle. So don't get caught.
Now, y'all are fully aware that we're 110% going to get caught, right?
We're going to try our best not to be.
Cool.
Woadwax, do you say that out loud?
No, this is me, Nico, the player, saying that.
Okay. So this is a...
D&D, heists never go right in D&D.
Well, you've had a whole week to plan. So this is a stealth encounter, you guys. So your goal is to exit off the northern edge of this map. And every time something happens that might raise the alarm, we have this countdown clock here. And it's going to go like that.
That's not a spot where we can see it very well.
Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure. Right, there's too many views.
Putting it like right here should be good. If you can see what I'm thinking.
Up there. So I'm not going to keep it on screen for you. I'm not going to keep it on screen for you guys. I'm just showing you what it is.
Sure.
So it's a countdown. So it's a countdown clock with 4. If it gets fully filled up, then the alarm will be raised, which you do not want. That will be bad.
So I've got the same spell that a friend here casted to make us more stealthy. And so I was thinking, would it be a good idea for me to also cast it and then we could have 2 separate groups instead of just one big group. That might be easier to sneak around, if because you have to stay within 30 feet of the person who's using it. So, like, if we had 2 groups, smaller groups of people, instead of having to all bunch up big group together while we're trying to sneak in, it might be a little bit easier.
That's not a
makes
bad
good bit of
idea.
sense to me.
Okay, so we should probably split up into 2 parties. Who wants to go with me? I'll go ahead and cast a spell.
I'll stick with Finn.
I'll go with you, Scrap.
Sure, I'll go with you.
That's 3 people. How many do we have in our group? We have 1, 2, 3, 4,
7.
5, 6, 7. 3 with me. 2 with me. So that leaves 4 with Finn. Is the other one cast without trees?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so 4 with Finn and 3 with me, including each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
That is indeed how math works.
Awesome. So as long as we stay within 30 feet of the caster, then we get the bonus.
All right. Well,
kind of look around at the various races of who's joined each group, and I'd just like to point out a little bit that he kind of like puts his hand in front of his face. I can't quite see anything out here. So, is there somebody in my group who can help guide and direct?
Yeah.
I can.
Maybe
Yeah.
group.
No, Maver's the only one in our group with dark vision.
Actually, I can,
No, like our little group.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going with Finn, and I can give myself dark vision and also the ability to speak directly into the minds of others that I can see.
That's
so
a good idea.
I can serve as our group's guide and forward scout.
That sounds good. It might be a good idea if we go first, just in case.
Sure. It's fine with me.
You guys can be in our guard.
Let's try to keep
Alright.
space between each other so we don't defeat the purpose of having 2 groups.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Alright, so Finn's group is heading out first.
okay.
Yeah, so Finn will like get behind Vapos and like put an arm on one of your shoulders.
Okay.
A few more notes about this map. You see the purplish trees all around you. Those are areas you probably want to avoid, as they have low branches full of rattly, loud leaves.
Sounds good.
Also, for the purposes of this encounter, the guards will be using some classic stealth game mechanics. They'll have an alerted state, and when they hear or spot something at the edge of their vision, and then a full alarm state.
Cool.
And
Now, if we shoot them with an arrow and then duck, will they forget we were there in 5 seconds?
no, it's not that video gamey. However, you have every reason to believe that their vision is limited by the thick spores in the air, in the same way that yours is, to 90 degrees.
That'll make it easier at least.
Okay. So you guys creep back. So Woadwax bids you good luck. And he says that as soon as you as soon as you cleanse the pools, he thinks it will be safe for him to come find you. But remember the extremely deadly danger that you are all in. He does not think it likely that you would survive being caught by the entire circle.
Understandable.
And I already wrote out all of his warnings about the hatred weed and the other guardians of the sacred pools. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you guys appear on the map here. I've discussed the purplish trees and their noise-making properties. You can now, each of you, move, we'll say 5 feet. So 1 square to kind of reposition if you want to change position to how you come into the map.
Just kind of moving towards my group a little bit. I know I have Breath and Bella.
Anybody having an issue, or is it all working as you would expect?
It's working.
Awesome.
Yep, I'm all good. Just a point of clarification, I can still see Breath's vision.
That should not be the case.
Yeah, I've still got control of his token.
No, you don't. I don't understand how
The
that's
fact that I'm
happening.
moving him around says I do.
I already fixed that. That should not be happening.
Maybe try deleting his
Anybody
token and
else?
putting a new one in.
That would require a lot of... Oh my gosh. You do still have control of his character. Okay,
There we go.
Is it fixed?
That fixed.
Okay.
That fixed.
Anybody else seeing out of the eyes of anyone else?
Nope.
That I know of.
Okay. Alright, I missed that one apparently. But it's okay now. Okay. Alright, folks. Roll initiative. Select your character first, then roll initiative. This is you can move your own initiatives around however you like. After this roll, I just want to go in order. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can change your order as you please. And by the way, this map is by the Chepeku Patreon. If anyone, I highly recommend them. Oh my gosh, Finn! You almost went after the guards. That would have been bad.
Oh boy.
That would have been bad. Okay. So let me know if you want to change your initiatives around at all. Otherwise, here you are. What do you want to do, Akiri? Boom, you're here.
Well,
Yeah.
Akiri doesn't have night vision. So...
She is seeing by the glow of fireflies and bioluminescent mushrooms. That's what I have set up.
So because of that, Akiri would like to wait until one of our...
Sure.
She'd like to very specifically follow behind or next to Mavra because she's the noisiest person in our party, so Akiri would like to, if possible, help her be a little bit quieter.
Cool. So you're gonna stay. You're just gonna delay your turn for now.
Yeah.
All right. Scrap, do you want to do something, or are you also delaying?
Yeah, I'm gonna encourage Breath and Neighbor that we're gonna wait until Vapos and his group moves. So do I just make my initiative one more? Then how do I move myself lower on the list?
Where? Who do you want to be after?
I guess Akiri, so that I'm right before Bella and Brad. That'll work. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you whisper to your friends? Okay.
So I'm letting Vapos and his group go.
Okay, Vapos.
All right, Vapos is going to start taking the lead. And seeing that we've got a guard up ahead of us a little bit, he's just going to start moving relatively slowly and quietly, just kind of in...
Before you do, did you... you wanted me to activate night vision on you.
Yes, 120 foot dark vision.
So the mask of water comes over your face, and you can see it.
All right.
That should change your view significantly.
It did. All right. So, yeah, I'm just going to be moving off kind of in this direction. Like so.
Okay.
And I'll use my ability to speak directly into creatures' minds. And I'm just going to say to Finn, follow me to the west first.
Okay.
Did something just change for anybody? View-wise? Did the lights go out?
I don't think so.
Now I'm seeing things in shades of gray when I'm not looking directly at them.
Yeah. What the hell? Well, that's always been the case.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the far glowing mushrooms anymore.
I think I can see everything I could see before, but now in the dark areas I can see things, but they're gray, and I think before it was just black.
Did that fix it?
I still see things in gray. Am I not supposed to?
I think there's supposed to be some mushrooms that are acting as light sources.
Yeah, I know it was working. It's just...
I mean, I see the far mushrooms with their big circles of light.
All of a sudden, I don't understand what happened. Okay, is it something about turning on night vision on Vapos?
Yeah, now I can't see anything.
Now you can't see anything. What the hell? Thanks, game. Okay, that's all turned on. Just all of a sudden nothing's working, basically. Wait a minute. Why did the lights turn off? Oh, this was working for the whole time until now, right?
Hey, who turned out the lights?
And that's turned on.
I mean, pretty sure it's still working for me.
It's working the same as before for you?
Dude, I don't know. I think so. Maybe the shades of gray were always there and I just didn't notice. But like,
yeah, it's stuff you've seen before. Yeah, I know that's all turned on. That's correct. Limit field of
okay,
view.
well then everything looks good for me.
0. Bright light. Dim, full, bright. I don't understand.
Yeah, now I can't see anything at all.
Yeah, that's because I turned it off and I'm turning it back on for you. That didn't work, did it?
Nope.
Okay, so you're blinded for some reason. I have no idea what's going on there. Mavra is still... No, nobody's seeing the faraway lights. You all were a minute ago.
What do you mean far away lights? Because I can see all the way to the other side on the map.
Yeah, me
But
too.
in grays, right?
No.
What was that?
No, it's all lit. It's all lit
It's
up.
all
It's
lit
not
up?
gray.
It's all lit up correctly?
Yeah.
Well, didn't we used to be able to
Yes.
see a creature on the exact northeast side of the map, but we can't anymore? That last mushroom is no longer lit, at least for me.
I can see it. I can see it.
So you creature
Yeah.
here?
Oh, maybe I turned
Me
my
too.
guy. Oh, yeah, I still see him.
Yeah, for me, absolutely
Angle
nothing
my guy a
is
little bit.
lit.
I
I'm
think
just seeing
Vathos.
my basic vision, not dark
I
vision.
think Vathos is the only one who can't see anything. I think the rest of us are fine.
Give this token the ability to see without any light. That's turned on. Save settings.
I'm reloading my screen, seeing if that doesn't...
Oh, it fixed it.
There we go.
But you're not seeing the faraway lights for no apparent reason.
That is correct, but my vision's good enough. That's fine.
It's playable.
Yeah.
All right. That fixed it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So all I did was adjust the brightness by 1% and it reset.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's actually a bug is what it is. Okay. All right, continue with your turn now that it's broken and been fixed. And let me know if you can't see any of the lights.
Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just moving this far, and I'm kind of encouraging Finn and the others of our group to follow me. And then I'm going to be continuing to try to hide.
Okay, so go ahead and make a stealth check.
Centaur that I can see. All right.
Thank you, Taladar, for the 23 months of subscribing. You're awesome.
Wow.
You're awesome.
23.
That is a 23.
Well, there you go. How is it a 23? You have a +2? Oh, no.
Plus 10 from
plus 10.
Pathfinder
Right.
traits.
Well, are you still within 30 feet of him?
Or you. Should be both.
Or me? That's fair. You're within with me. That's true. We have an aura of stealthiness.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, you'll be shocked to hear that a 23 is good enough to not be heard.
Hooray.
Mavra, do you want to do something or do you want to delay?
Yeah, maybe I'll delay for now because I know Finn said that wanted to get up right behind Vathos.
Okay, so you're going to delay until when?
Finn gets right up behind Vapos like he said he wanted to do.
So you're all delaying to initiative count 2. Because the rest of you wanted to be after Mavra. No, except Bella. Oh no, Bella and Breath haven't actually said anything. Okay. Alright, but when Mavra delays, that means the other 2 are going to delay.
I mean, if it would be better, I can go ahead and move behind Vapos, just leaving room.
I don't care. Bella, you're up. Unless you want to delay.
I mean, I feel like I'm just missing out on something if I don't at this point.
I feel like I'm like the whole point was that I was supposed to go. Well, all right, this isn't working, guys. Because like the whole point was that Vapo's group was supposed to leave first, and then the rest of us were supposed to follow. Like, can we organize ourselves so that happens, so that we're not doing this weird shenanigans?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely trying to move as a group. Like, in how we would actually be moving, it wouldn't be like Vapos moving first and then Finn following, you know. So how would we can structure this, Max, where if the rest of us have to go first and just say that we're going to follow whoever, you know, is the party leader of the 2 different parties, we could do it that way. And Vapos would go last, and then Scrap or whoever's leading the other group would go last as well.
Okay, tell me the order that you guys want to go in, and I'll just do that.
I want to be. I know.
So yeah, it's going to be Finn. It's going to be Vapos followed by Finn. Okay.
And then Mavra, I think.
Okay. And then Akiri
would go.
And then Akiri and Scrap.
There was one more in Finn, Vapos, and Mavra's party.
Okay, I have no idea who that is.
I think it's Akiri.
It's Akiri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Akiri actually wanted to be after Finn.
No,
after
it would be
Mavra.
with Mavra. Yeah.
Okay, and then it goes Scrap, Bella, Breath.
Yeah.
Great. Finn, you're up.
Cool. So Finn will just follow Vapos exactly, and right behind him.
And Finn's not seeing much of anything, is he?
I think I'm thinking about how much I was before. Just where the lights are.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's better.
Somehow it turned off some of my lights for no apparent reason. Okay.
Roll 20.
I mean, it's a really cool feature, but it broke immediately. Okay, so Finn moves there. I think I need a stealth check from you, Finn.
22.
22 it is. All right. You move silently, your steps masked by magic. If that's the end of your turn, then Mavra.
Yep.
Okay, I am just gonna move right here, kind of right next to Finn, as quietly as I can.
All right. You're only moving like 5 feet there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Akira, you're up.
Akiri is going to follow behind Mavra.
All right. Cool. Gliding through the night. Scrap.
Alright, Vapos didn't get very far, so I think unless Bella wants to get a little bit closer, I think me, Bella, and Brett are just gonna hang tight until Vapos gets a little bit further down.
Alright.
I can move up there, I guess. Well, I can move up there on my turn.
Alright, so Scrap, Bella... Oh, Bella moves slightly. Okay. Then Breath.
He's already right next to me.
Breath.
Yes.
Are you doing anything or just waiting?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I would probably just... Like, I lost my,
You can't see anything?
Yep. No, I can. I lost my, Turner, classic movies. Yeah, I would probably, now that they're caught up to me, I'm probably just going to hang tight till, they're ready to move forward on the next round.
Okay. Oh, you know what happened? I think I accidentally turned off some of the lights. I think I know what happened. Are the lights coming back on? Some of them? I think I know what happened.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All the lights have always been on the whole time.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Mine just turned off after I moved my character.
I see. No, I have no idea what's going on. Okay.
Up there.
So, breath, you're done for now, yes? Okay.
Yes.
The guards will move. So this centaur is going to gallop. Well, just kind of lope along, but he's a lot faster than his walking speed is faster than yours. And he walks over here. Brdump. And then he starts turning this way in place. Okay?
Okay.
So he's turning. Actually, he turns fully this way. He's facing the stump at the moment. All right.
Okay.
And his vision is really messed up, but don't worry about it. Can anyone actually see? Yes, you can. So the heavily bearded fellow and his giant zombie wolf move thusly. And he turns this way, facing the north. And the zombie dog sniffs the air and turns that way. Vapos, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. He's pretty far away at this point. Vapos sees that he's turning around in that direction and kind of wants to give everyone a chance to get moving. So he's going to grab Finn's hand and is just going to say, "We need to move quickly. Please follow me." And is going to move. Probably he's going to start moving kind of in this direction, like so.
All right.
And then I think I'm kind of wanting Finn to follow along with me. Well, no, I'm not going to dash. Never mind. Dashing makes things complicated with Pass Without a Trace. So yeah, I'm just going to take another hide action here. Is a 27.
I'm just checking. Did I read correctly that it said within 10 feet of the violet fungus they start making their noise?
That's what I remember.
Finn would try to maybe move Pavos a little bit to the side as he's walking down.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were going to be going around.
I was thinking, like, no, you're right. I was not measuring that correctly. So yeah, he'd be more like right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Finn.
Yep, Finn will just follow behind. And right here.
Mavra.
Yeah,
I need to
I'm
roll
gonna
my stealth.
follow behind as quietly as I can.
All right. Akiri.
Kiri is going to follow behind everyone else again as quietly as she can.
Scrap. Your turn, Scrap.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move up to get a little bit closer to everybody. Right there. There we go.
All right. Bella. Bella?
I move there.
Okay. Breath.
And I move there.
All right. The guards are going to be moving again. All right. This centaur is going to move around this stump. Gallop, 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 gallop. Rather rapidly. And I'm going to need everybody to make a stealth roll. Because he is looking right at you.
I just did because I thought we all had to when we moved. Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay, 19.
I got a 27 for mine.
I got a 15. That's a natural 2.
Oh no, I got a 7.
You got a
plus
plus 10, Mavra.
Oh, okay. Then so too.
Bella is silent as the night.
Silent but deadly.
Finn, do you need to be within 30 feet of a party member or the one whose perception check
The
you're
one
lowering?
who's doing it.
Uh-huh.
The one who's making the roll.
Which roll?
No, it's within 30 feet of a party member.
No, that's his spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
He's using a secret. He's using abilities, not telling
Okay.
anyone.
I have to be within 30 feet of the person who's making the check. Like if they're making a perception check or if they're making an attack roll or
Okay.
whatever, I have to be within 30 feet of them.
Okay. You are not. Okay.
Yeah, I figured it out for now, but just want to let you know.
All right. So, Mavra and Bref are both, and Akiri are all failing here.
Why? Aren't they within 30 feet of me?
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys have plus 10, don't you?
Yeah.
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 That's right.
So the lowest roll here is a 15.
The problem is that Bref is got nothing between him and the centaur.
Oh, shoot. Brett,
So,
pretend to be a tree.
make like a tree and leaf. So that is going to alert the centaur, who says, "Hey, hey!" Over toward you. Okay.
Well, that was immediate.
I didn't mean this. I don't want to say I told you so, but I mean,
Okay. The clock counts down. Oh, there it is. All right. And up top, after circling in place, this druid is going to head this way.
yeah.
Along with his giant zombie wolf. Vapos.
All right. Well, shoot. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but here we go. So Vapos is just going to say to the others, we can't go to the east. We need to cut through these trees to the west. And he's going to start moving. About like so.
Okay. Well, you are moving through the rustling leaves. So that's very likely to generate a lot of noise. So it's going to, you need to make a stealth check, and it's going to apply disadvantage.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay.
Aren't you out of range?
Am I? Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
You're not out of range.
I guess I should be moving 20 or 25 feet, not 30.
Hmm.
I didn't really think about it.
So what is your result?
I guess it's a 6.
Okay. The rustling noise is going to, well, the centaur's already alerted, but this guy's alerted too, up here. He goes, hmm? And looks over toward the rustling.
You know, I was kind of kidding when I said that earlier.
Okay. That is not enough to trigger, he hasn't seen you. So it's not going to trigger on the countdown clock yet. Finn.
Okay. Finn is going to go. I think I can go one more step forward and get right to the edge of the dense leaves, which I will want your interpretation here. But based on how loud I know my spell casting is, and the distance we are, would Finn reasonably suspect that he could cast a spell without being seen or heard? I mean, I'm not sure how loud the vocal components seem to be in your world.
Well, if he was currently hidden out of sight, then he might be okay. The problem is that there's a centaur looking basically right at your area.
Okay.
You need to kind of break. You need to kind of break line of sight. If you kind of break line of sight, then it should be easier.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's blackness between the centaur and me, so I'm not sure if that is breaking line of sight.
Oh well, I guess there is a stump in the middle between you. Actually, I take it back. Yeah. You can cast a spell. Yes.
Fantastic. Well,
Oh no!
then,
The Discord died. For Mavra.
Okay. Finn will whisper as quietly as he can a couple words that you probably don't hear, and make another small gestures very close to his chest with some very minor light that kind of pings as he hits various points. You see something that kind of resembles a bit of a book and something that resembles a bit of a chair. And he will lean down and like not quite go prone, but kind of lean down a little bit. And I'm going to cast Speak with Plants. And I'm going to cast it in the 30-foot surrounding area. I will not attempt to cast it on like the violet mushrooms or anything to the side, but just primarily focusing in front of me on these leaves. And I'll kind of whisper back to them as they gain very small amounts of sentience. Excuse me, would you mind letting my friends go past without causing too much noise? And I'll ask them to kind of separate a little bit, which I can get rid of difficult terrain, so I'm hoping I can at least create a small pathway in the rustled leaves to allow us to move without it creating any noise.
Holy shit. That is cool. That's the most druid thing that ever happened. Yeah. And the tree goes, oh, hello. Yes, of course. And its branches go like the parting of the Red Sea. And even around Vapos, it just opens a pathway. So you guys can pass through this tree without having to make a special disadvantaged stealth check.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
So then Finn will just follow right behind Vapos, and when he gets there, kind of whisper back to him. Don't forget now, it's 30 feet, not 25, not 35, 30 feet.
Mavra.
I'm just gonna follow right behind them. Oops, I'm right there.
Akiri. Actually, Mavra, can you make us... Let's see, are you passing through a spot that the... you know what I should actually be doing here? You are going to have to make a stealth check, Mavra.
Is that
Yeah, so that's a 25, it looks like.
regular stealth check? No. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you are ensconced by the tree, which is now helping you out because it's getting to talk to someone other than the chorus of fungus. Akiri.
Yeah, and Finn's like whispering to this tree as he's sitting over here, like apologizing because his dialect is meant for fishes and not for trees.
Awesome. Or kelp. What's up, Akiri? Your turn.
Kiri just falls behind.
Alright, she's gonna have to make a stealth check. Nice.
Dead silent.
Yeah, she's like gliding a few inches over the ground on silent wings. Absolutely. Scrap, you're up.
Alright, let me make sure I don't get too far ahead.
Would you like to delay until after breath?
No, I think I can get up to right about. Excuse me. Right up. Yeah, that gets move. I think I can move that far. I can move 35 feet. I'm pretty sure I can get that far. So, yeah, I'll get right there. They're still both within my radius.
Cool. Bella, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
You're not going to want to stop there, probably.
Why not?
So there's like a stump right here that could break line of sight from the centaur. But otherwise, he's staring directly at you.
I'll move there.
Just FYI, you guys might not want to do this in single file. It makes you a huge target.
That's very fair.
Alright, so a stealth check from Bella.
Oh, did I need to do one too?
Yep. I guess I assumed you would be good at it. But I may be wrong. Yeah, Scrap
30.
is very good at it. Oh! Nice, Bella, nice. Cue musical theme song. Breath.
Right. With the freshly friendlier branches, I'm going to move right up here. And then can I take the hide action just to be extra sneaky?
Sure.
Alright. Stealth.
Well, I want to know for your move first, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, good lord. That's a 15. That's my
Fortunately,
second natural 2 in a row.
Fortunately, since the tree is enveloping you in its leaves, that's going to be good enough for the moment.
Alright.
What happens is that the centaur, now alerted, is going to gallop over here where it spotted Breath. And it is kind of looking at the ground and stomping its horse feet and sniffing the air and looking over this way. So it's looking at the ground, basically, where it spotted Breath. But you kind of broke line of sight, so it doesn't see where you went.
Also, we don't leave any tracks while Pass Without a Trail is active.
Exactly. Otherwise, he would simply look over where the tracks lead. Vapos.
All right. So yeah.
Oh wait. Sorry, no, not yet. I forgot to go with the other guard. This guy and his giant wolf. Are going to come this way. Oh, right. He was alerted, wasn't he? Because he heard Vapos, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to come check out the tree. But the tree is helping you guys. Breath. All of you are going to need to make a new stealth check.
Okay.
Everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Another 20.
Once again, Akira
Hey!
is dead silent.
Okay.
Yeah, so our lowest roll is a 20.
Yep. So he is going to... He only heard a sound. He didn't see anybody. So he is going to calm down now. And turn to face north. As well as the zombie dog does the same thing.
Okay.
However, the zombie dog, I will say, is sniffing the air. Sniffing the air for... Now, everything is limited because there's so much noise, there's so much spores in the air. Sniffing may be of limited range as well, but it still has a range. Vapos, your turn.
All right. Vapos is going to continue along. Just going up this route like so, trying to stay away from the lights and from the guards.
All right. Some of the frogs leap out of your path as you come moving up there.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to continue to try to hide.
Okay. Uh-oh.
That's a natural one.
Still a 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was a crap time to get a 1, though, because the zombie dog has sharper hearing than his master. So the dog gets alerted. Oh. What is it? What is it, boy? Says the druid. So the zombie dog is alerted, but hasn't yet seen you. There's some tree and a glowing mushroom between you and him. But you all heard the loud noise that Vapos just made. Relatively loud. He stepped on a dry mushroom. Finn.
Okay. Would Finn know any animal that may be present here, like a skunk or any type of animal that may have a more distinct smell than others?
There might be some smelly frog.
Okay.
I mean, scrap probably stinks.
But everything, I mean, your nose is full of the scent of the spores that fill the air.
Got it. So if Finn was to move up, like only 15 feet from where I currently am, would the base of the tree still kind of be in between where the dog is and myself if I moved like up here?
Yes. By the way, but before you finish going, Vapos, you think the dog is probably going to come check out your noise. So did you want to take an action at all?
I thought hiding was my action.
Oh, no, moving stealthily. You just moved, right?
Gotcha. Okay. Then, in that case, I'm going to shoot. I think I'm going to go back towards the trunk of this tree
Okay.
and climb up in a bit.
All right, so you're going to dash.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, dashing, I think, will apply a disadvantage to the next
Actually, I don't have to dash because I only move 25 feet first. So I'm moving 15 feet back towards the trunk, and then 5 feet up. And I've got a 45 feet movement.
Actually, I don't have to dash, he says. Okay.
I have a lot of movement speed.
Yeah, alright. I think it's still going to be a new stealth check, though.
Okay.
That's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
Okay, so you're 15 feet away from where you were before.
Yeah.
Alright. Finn,
And I'm just gonna say to the others, hold on a moment. I think the dog heard me.
Okay.
So, my lights all died, so I can't see.
My lights died. When did they die?
Mine didn't
when I
do.
moved up
I didn't.
slightly.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like a result of going to the tree that maybe our vision was blocked, but I also can't see anything anymore, or not very much, just the tree pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the lighting just gets borked when you move occasionally.
Yeah.
What if I... Okay, let me change a page-wide setting. Maybe we can preserve this. Alright, everyone just like shift your guy around a little bit. Just like leave him in the same square, but just... Did that fix it?
No.
You may need to actually move from one square to another and then back.
Yeah, I tried that.
No, they tried that.
That didn't work for me either.
It's like the lights are on. Your characters... Oh, alright. Well, it was pretty cool, huh? It was pretty cool.
It's a cool idea.
I mean, this whole scenario was built with the coolness in mind. But we're going to turn it off now.
Okay.
Can you all see?
My eyes.
Yes.
Alright. It was cool while it lasted.
Yes, it definitely was.
That's so pretty, though.
I know that. Up in the tree. Wow. That's crazy.
Alright, Finn,
Okay,
what are you
so
doing?
Finn's gonna go. He's not gonna try to climb up the tree, but he's gonna stay at the base, still behind Vapos.
Okay.
And then he's going to kind of reach out and create the noise of, assuming something, not necessarily a frog, something a little bit more distinct.
You mean the smell?
No, actually the sound.
Oh, okay.
Of like a squirrel, because there's so many smells. I don't know what to go with that. But the dog heard the sound, so he's going to try to create something that could make that sound. Like if a squirrel could have made that sound, he'll try to make a similar sound, but actually moving north. So like moving, I should show it.
Okay, you're casting a spell. You're casting a spell,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes.
What
yes.
spell is it?
So I'm going to cast Druidcraft.
So
He's gonna
this,
make a noise of like a squirrel kind
Gotcha.
of moving up to the north.
but like the sound Vapos made.
Yeah.
So Vapos stepped on a dry bit of fungus, crunch, and now you're going crunch, 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 crunch up to the north.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, got it. How far?
It became a trail. It can only go 30 feet from me, so I'm going to start it kind of like right where Vapos made it, which I think was here, and then moving to the north, so it would go that far.
Cool. Crunch, 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 crunch. Okay.
That's awesome.
Cool. Mavra.
I'm just going to, as quietly as I can, move over here next to Finn.
Okay. Akiri?
Akiri is also gonna up the tree. Gonna go up the tree.
She is flying up the tree?
No.
Climbing up
That's
the
too
tree.
loud. Yeah.
Oh, good night,
Night, Danielle.
Danielle. Thanks for playing.
Good night.
Good night.
Silent but deadly, says Taladar. Okay. Let's see. So Akiri, you're climbing up the tree?
Mm-hmm.
From where you are?
No, she's gonna she'll do a dash, take it up there.
Okay. Then I need her to make a stealth check. Even as the tree tries to move its branches and leaves out of your way.
That's an 18.
Okay. You haven't moved your character, so I don't know where you are supposed to be.
We'll say there.
Okay, so the trunk is kind of here-ish.
Okay.
All right. Scrap.
Alright. That'll wake. Scrap is going to move along the tree line, going 5. Alright. Remind me because I'm bad at math. Going diagonal is like half a space, right? Like
It's
one and a
one
half.
and a
If
half.
you're clicking on your character, like if you're clicking and dragging to move him, and you press the Q key, you'll get a measurement from where you are.
Okay.
Or if you're clicking and dragging and you tap right-click, which is even easier.
Yeah. Both of those things work.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. Can I lock it so that I can move more?
Yep, right. Or if you right click or press Q in a square, it'll lock that position and basically make that the new source, but it'll keep
Okay.
the path that you're making.
Yeah, it's waypoints.
Oh wait, no. I'm gonna
As
go.
somebody's demonstrating. Breath is demonstrating. There you go.
I think that's far enough. Sure. So Scrap is gonna kind of hang out along the edge of the tree line here, and then he's gonna see that frog over there. And does Mage Hand require verbal components? Okay, it does. So he's gonna kind of like mutter under his breath and kind of like whisper and do a little shugada buga with his hands. And a swarm of locusts are going to form right where this frog is. Let me get my select tool. Right where this frog is. And it's going to pick up the frog and just kind of like make it ribbit or something and just kind of like toss it. Or I don't know if Mage Hand can toss, but basically a little swarm of locusts is going to pick up this frog and kind of just try to make a distraction and like to get the Centaur's attention and move it, get it away from us.
Okay.
And obviously I'm going to keep trying to hide in the trees while I do this.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
So 20
And you're doing it to this frog?
Mm-hmm.
With a bunch of locusts.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, the centaur will spin around and watches as this suddenly appearing swarm of locusts. Are they spirit locusts?
Well, it's so according to the rules of Gathered Swarm, it says a swarm of intangible nature spirits has bonded itself to you. I don't know what intangible means, but it does say that when you use the Mage Hand cantrip, if you don't, when you cast it, the hand takes the form of your swarming nature spirits. So I guess, I don't know if that means they literally look ghostly, or if they just look like a bunch of locusts who maybe if you tried to like wave your hand through them, like your hand would go through them, but like they just look like locusts. So I don't know, I guess it's up to you. I don't really know what they look like. Just that they look like locusts and not a hand.
Okay. The centaur spins around and he says, "Someone is casting summon swarm spells. My fellow druids must be warned."
Guys, I'm not good at this.
Anything? That's it, right, Scrap?
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay. Bella, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm trying to get further. I'm gonna move there.
Okay, no problem. Ref. So again, as you're moving through the trees there, folks, Bella at the moment, the branches and leaves are moving aside, parting to allow you to pass, and then shielding you from view. It's kind of amazing.
I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. What square did I put him in? Here we go. Okay. I need you to make a stealth check there, Breath, as you are kind of close and in line of sight of the dog, the giant wolf.
No.
Okay, so despite so that's 14.
Yep.
Okay, so despite the branches themselves parting to allow you to pass, Breath, you walk face first into one of them, stumbling in the dark, and that is going to be a sound that that alerts both the the druid and the dog are both alerted now.
Wonderful.
You still have an action, Breath.
Gosh. I don't want to stay where I am. So I think I will use my action to dash away all over here instead.
Okay. You dash over there. Go ahead and make a new stealth check with disadvantage.
Not that I need. Oh my holy fucking Christ!
Okay.
Oh no.
So here's what happens, guys. The centaur is going to come over here and look at the swarm and then start looking for the caster of the swarm. And the dog is going to come over here. I'm going to need a bluff check, a deception check with advantage and a +5 to Finn.
So 14.
Uh, 14. Okay. The zombie dog isn't very smart, so it's actually going to come up this way and like look for the squirrel. It's slowly calming down, but the druid is going to come right into the tree and be like, that sounded large. And he's coming over here, and then he's basically looking right at you guys halfway up the tree trunk.
That sounded large is my new favorite quote from this.
So that's going to tick another bit of the clock here. All right. So he yells, "Who are you people?" And that's going to make it Vapos' turn.
Oh,
Murder
right.
him, buddy.
Yeah, I don't see a way for us to get around these guys at this point.
Well, if you break your line of sight, he could lose track of you.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere to go to do that. So
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not sure why you climbed up a tree.
I was just trying to get away from this spot.
Well, that part worked.
Yeah, but if they find us, we can go nowhere.
This is the second game today that's being plagued by an abundance of ones.
Yeah.
And 20s. It's been weird.
So yeah, Vapos is going to, or he's gonna activate. Yeah, he's gonna activate his elemental arms. Because I need the extra accuracy. And I'm going to make a couple of attacks against this guy.
Okay.
So, first attack.
Well, he is going to take a reaction.
Oh, okay.
As he says, "Help! Help! I'm being attacked!" And
Yeah, see, I was really hoping that I could hit him and stun him first, but that makes sense.
And he is going to hit you back with spores as a reaction. A cloud of spores that he suddenly activates.
And TPK.
Where is I have too many tabs open for this. Okay. All right. It's not. This is the. Okay.
Remind me why we weren't trying to diplomacy through this.
Because these guys are servants of the Defiler at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I didn't remember that part, so I wasn't sure.
All right. So make a con save.
Okay. That is an 11.
Okay. Then
Is it
you-
just Hippos making that?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Wow, 11. Your dice are not favoring you tonight. Alright, take your 4 necrotic damage
Okay.
as the spores burrow into your skin, and then complete your attack.
Okay, so yeah, I got a 12 to hit. I actually should have done the force damage as well. So he needs to make a dex save to avoid 7 force damage. Worse. Second attack is a 21 to hit.
You got another attack. Okay.
Yeah, 2 attacks.
Well, he has no more reactions. Okay, so that's 14. No, he saved against the force damage.
Yeah, he
So that-
saved, so ignore that. So he takes 9 force damage.
Okay. Lucky for you, the 12 actually hits this guy who was not expecting a fight.
Oh, okay. Then,
Um,
alright. Then that's going to be 16 force damage in total.
Okay. He's heavily damaged. Like pow pow.
And I'm going to use Stunning Strike on him.
Aha.
I'll go ahead and hurt his chances of avoiding the stunning strike.
Aha. So what happens?
So I'm going to just decrease his roll, whatever he rolls, by 5.
All right. So there's a moment where his stars unfortunately misalign. Isn't that right?
That's exactly it. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's hard to tell you when to make that roll.
Okay. What kind of save is this? A con save?
On save, and DC is 16.
Okay. Well, he would have succeeded except for Finn.
Alright, he is stunned till the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he's like, help, help, Biga! Pull, pull! Alright. Is that the end of Vapos' turn? Or does he
Yes.
still want to do something else?
That's going to be it.
Finn.
Hey, Finn is just as shocked as this guy is.
You guys don't forget you can do non-lethal.
Yeah, that Vapos is not trying to kill this guy.
Yeah, I
He's just
figured.
trying to knock him out.
Yeah.
Looking at the dog in front of Finn, which I assume he could see because of the mushroom close by.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine if he doesn't know this, would he be able to maybe think of whether that dog could, he could speak to him as a beast? He's used to speaking with beasts, but I don't know how well he would know if the undead traits would supersede the more bestial traits of the animal.
You think the undead traits will probably supersede it.
Okay.
But both the centaur and the dog are now on high alert rather than regular alert
Yeah.
because of the druid who just shouted.
And sorry, I was not prepared for this right now. Finn is going to.
So it's very likely that they're going to converge on the spot where the dwarf has been shouting.
Yes. Alright, Finn's going to just poke his head out to where it can see him, see the guy that just got stunned, the druid. and he's just going to maybe utilizing the tree and kind of speaking to the tree and having it bring one of its branches down to kind of smack the guy to try to maybe knock him out, but I'm going to actually be casting a Thorn Whip.
Cool.
That's a 17 to hit. I
That's
guess
a hit,
he's
yeah.
stunned, so
Hit.
27.
He's knocked unconscious. He falls to the ground. He's pulled toward you. Right? Is that what you want to have?
I think the actual text says you may pull him. I don't know if you have.
Up to 10 feet, so it's however far you want. It could be 0 feet.
I say up to, yeah. Sure, I'll pull him in a little bit closer, kind of like, I guess, underneath Vapos, if I can make that happen. So he's like a little bit more hidden in here with us.
Okay, so you're gonna pull him to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yank.
Cover his body with leaves real quick.
Well, you don't have any actions left, so
I know. Just
what's
I'm gonna do it.
what's Maver gonna do, Bref?
So I've lost track in all those actions. Is he still conscious? Just stunned?
No, he's unconscious now.
Okay, so he has been knocked out.
Yes.
Okay, I think for the time being, Mayfra is just going to step forward a little bit. And if the wolf comes within range, which, would be, we're in real fucked up town at that point. But if he does, or she, then Mayfra will non-lethally strike at it.
So she's ready in action?
Correct, and that will be it for her turn. That's the... Oh! Wait. There we go. You beat me to it.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Akiri.
Alright. So give me just a sec. Akiri's going to very, very quietly mumble, mutter, make a few little spell things with her hands, and she's going to cast Bless on Vapos, Mavra, and Breath.
All right, you guys are blessed.
Cool.
Have fun.
Scrap.
So, like, the jig is up, right? Like, they know we're in here.
Don't pull the
Right.
lever, Scrap.
Well, I have an idea, and I don't think it's very cool levery. I think it would buy us a little bit more time. I'm just worried that it will confirm, without a shadow of a doubt, that there are people in here. But that guy did just yell, "Help, there are people," and he saw me cast a little bead, the bug thing. So I think they know we're here, right?
They don't know exactly
Where they are?
Not necessarily yet. We don't know if they know, or we don't know exactly how they've reacted yet.
Here's the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's not try to make more noise.
Alright.
Coming to investigate this area, but we may be able to vacate it by the time they get here. I think is an option.
I wanted to cast web. I wanted to cast web on the centaur so that he would be tangled up and he'd have more time to get away. But that would absolutely confirm that there are bad guys in here, which, again, I'm not sure is still not certain. But if you guys think that we should still like try to get by without causing that much ruckus, then I'll just move. So I will move here. do, 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 do. And I guess I'll try to hide. My action will be my hide action.
Scrap. I'm pretty sure that's where they're going to be going in order to try to figure out.
Where he just yelled from.
You see the green square? I believe that's where he was when he yelled.
Oh, right, okay. I was like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't want to be too bunched together, because that makes us a big target.
What if you come around this way instead?
But that's we're going to be all bunched together, and I thought we were trying to avoid doing that.
That means either we're all going to be seen or none of us are at this point.
When I tried to avoid being all bunched together, that's when I got my 2 natural ones in a row, so take that for what it's worth.
Okay, sure, I'll just do that, that's fine.
Splitting up was a good idea when they didn't know we were here. Now that they've got
That's why I
all of
wanted
the
to try
stats,
to
it's
play
probably
it. I
better.
thought that would...
They don't know. Yeah. They've got
Okay.
generalizations, but they don't know specifically yet.
Sure, okay. Can I do the hide action?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can do it now. You're all gonna have to make one soon. So, you actually.
No, but I mean, like, I'm actually taking the hide action. Like,
Oh, you're taking the hide action. Okay.
It's like I can do anything cool.
All right. Give yourself a cool icon to remind yourself that you're gonna have advantage. Bella.
Alright, I'm going to move. Right there.
Okay. Bref.
Do I have to make a stealth check?
You do not. But if you want to make a hide action, then you'll have advantage. Give yourself an icon, and you'll have advantage when I call for it.
Alright, I'll take the hide action then.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Bref.
Yeah, I think I'm going to duck back here and take the hide action.
Okay. All right. So here's what happens. Both of the 2 remaining guard creatures freak out, and they make a beeline, a straight line, for this spot. Now, here's the lucky part. So galump, 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 galump. He can move all the way there. Okay. So, here's the thing. Let's see. Vapos, is there anything extra special going on with your scent?
I mean, I'm mostly made of water and using my visage and arms of elemental self at this point. So, like, it's not just that my body is made of water, I've got water kind of flowing all around me.
That's true.
I don't know how this applies, but like, I don't know like how far this goes, but like, we can't be tracked except by magical means. So I don't know if that means like they can't smell us or whatever. But
You notice that they're not tracking you very well.
fair enough.
So everybody's going to need to make a stealth check at this time.
Okay.
And if we're hiding, do we get advantage?
And if you took the hide action, then you're going to get advantage. The reason being between that and
Breath is learning.
All right. Did anyone get below 15?
Well, I'm pulling up Mavra's. Mavra's rolling now. Mavra got a 22. So.
Okay. All right. So they run to that spot. They don't see you guys. But the unconscious body of the druid is right here. So they are both going to focus on that.
Yeah, when I pulled him in, the intent, I'm not sure if I was able to do this with the 10 feet, was to get him to the other side of the trunk, close to like where I am.
Yeah, but it's not like he's hidden. Like, he's just lying on the other side of a tree trunk. Right? Like, he's...
Yeah, I was trying to break the line of sight so they didn't immediately see where he was.
Well, someone could have taken an action to kind of position him. Otherwise, he's just splayed out on the ground, right? Higgledy-piggledy. I think. Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I was, like I said, just trying to break line of sight from just there being a tree trunk, and so he's not positioned properly on the other side of the trunk, but I was hoping that they may not just be able to immediately see him, but I understand if I didn't have enough room to do that.
Right. So what's going to happen is they're going to run up here, they're both going to examine the area, and they're going to spot this corpse. Also, I put a green square over here because the dog smells Vapos right there. Okay. So they are still on high alert, and they just spotted the corpse, but they still haven't spotted you guys just yet. It seems likely to you that when they find that corpse, they're probably going to raise the alarm even more. Or when they examine it closely. Not a corpse, unconscious body. Vapos.
Yeah. All right. Vapos is going to slowly, quietly drop down the 5 feet that he was up the tree, and then he's going to move basically to like right here. Actually, you know what? He's going to go a little bit further around. He's going to move like so.
There we go. Okay, cool. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right. And then I am going to take the hide action as well.
All right.
So that is a 20.
Cool. All right. Finn.
Yep. Finn will follow Vapos' lead. Behind him. I assume this is still on the edge of where the next set of leaves.
Yeah, you guys are about to blunder into the next tree for sure.
Yeah, I'm just staying around the edge of them.
Okay.
Or of the new leaves as much as possible. And then I will take the hide action as well.
All right. Mavra.
All right. Not a lot of good places to hide because the new leaves over here, they are not
yet friendly to you.
What?
They are not yet friendly to you. No.
Yeah. So is the problem is if she goes like out here, she'll be right out in the open.
Don't forget that the enemies have a 90-degree vision as well as you used to.
Yeah.
Taladar is excited about Nat Pagel, by the way. Finn.
Yes.
We got the Nat Pagel World of Warcraft art there.
Absolutely the inspiration for Finn.
Is this
That's
inside
clear.
the tree?
That's clear right there.
Okay, Maver's gonna go up there.
It's less than half
hide.
the square is the rule.
Got it. He's gonna not have a ready action and is gonna hide.
Okay. Akiri. Akiri?
I hit the wrong button. I was talking. Nothing was happening. Akiri is going to glide down to join the rest of her group on the ground. So I don't know if you want me to roll for that or what.
Yeah, I do. You haven't moved your character yet, so I was waiting to see where you moved.
So there-ish.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Nice. Scrap.
Alright, I will move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35? I feel like I'm not hidden if I go there. Okay, how about I come here, and then I have a climbing speed that's the same as my. I think that's like the same as my walking speed.
Cool.
So I'll just climb up. I'll just climb up 5 feet and to be a little higher up in the tree.
Okay, I don't... Oh, there you are. Did you just move on top of Mavra?
I'm like above Mabel right now.
So you can't really climb there. That's the edge of the tree.
Oh, that's not...
You know?
Okay.
It's like
then
the trunk is like here.
Okay. Then I will... I don't know. I guess I'll move here and try to hide. I don't know.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I would stay just behind Mavra if I were you, because that'll keep you out of sniffing range that you've noticed from the zombie dog.
Okay, I'll stay here. Can I do the hide action?
Sure. Bella.
Just gonna run up behind Mavra. And by run, I mean creep.
Alright, make a stealth check. Oh, I forgot to ask for one from Scrap. Go ahead, Scrap, as well.
No! Well, that's still a 15.
Is it really still a 15?
Yes.
That's amazing. Unfortunately, that is going to still be a fail, so... where did you start? Back here? You were all the way up here?
Yeah, she was right in front of me.
Alright. Do you want to take an action, Bella? They heard that.
I'll take the hide action. I don't know what else to do.
Okay. Breath.
Alright, they're definitely going to be coming over this way, so I want to get out of there. Oh, crap. Pearls, you're going to be right where they're going to be looking. Ah, fudge buddies. Let's see. You're on the ground, right, Akira? You're not floating, flying?
No, she's on the ground.
Okay, how do you feel about me picking you up and moving you?
Go for it.
Alright. I'm gonna use part of my movement. Hi, Kiri. I'm gonna scoop you up. And then keep walking with you.
Okay.
Over here. And then set her down right here.
I don't see how that could not apply disadvantage on a stealth check, so go ahead and take disadvantage on that.
She's very light, though. There's the slightest bit of struggle.
All right, you can make a strength check to avoid having disadvantage on your stealth check.
Okay, let's do that first.
Okay, well, you're very strong. So you won't have disadvantage.
I am the beefiest.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Go.
So in utter silence, almost creepy silence, you carry the blade over there.
And Carrie just looks at you like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, this is the thing we're doing now. Okay.
Ella was being a little loud, so I thought it'd be better if we moved.
Okay.
Understandable.
The zombie dog moves over here to its master and starts letting out a loud The centaur moves up here and shouts, "Help! Help! Master Quickhar's been hurt!" And he is going to cast Cure Light Wounds on the unconscious dwarf. Which will nevertheless bring him conscious. And he goes, "There are intruders! Intruders!" So that's what they're up to. As the centaur does have some line of sight. Oh wait, the zombie dog is there, so he can sniff you guys. All right, you guys have been sniffed over there, and the centaur has some line of sight to Finn and Vapos. So go ahead, you two make stealth checks, please. If you took the hide action last turn, you get advantage on it right now.
Vapos has disappeared.
Oh yeah.
That's 30.
Yeah, I've got a 27.
Very nice. So you guys were
My
spotted,
advantage did nothing for me.
which is good because their shouting is going to further raise the alarm. So you are one tick away.
Guys, let's make a break for it.
Vapos.
Yeah, Vapos is inclined to make a break for it at this point. So he's just going to say to Finn, run as fast as you can. I'll be right behind you. And he's going to kind of let Finn go first to try to get some more room with pass without a trace.
All right. So you're after Finn now. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Finn.
Okay, Finn will turn to his right and kind of whisper a little goodbye to his new tree best friend.
Okay. You're my best friend too.
So if I were to go here and then straight up,
Sure.
would that pass through the leaves at all?
It would not. And since you're not in combat, you won't take bad terrain from moving through allies either.
Okay, cool. Is that normally how it works? That it's difficult terrain?
Yeah, it is. But I will warn you about this space.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I guess you put Akiri down in a bad space, so we'll say she's there.
Oh yeah, yep.
I moved her, so you didn't.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. I did it.
So So Finn will go here,
Okay.
looping around as much as possible, and then did I hear right that dashing would instill disadvantage on stealth
Yes.
as opposed? Okay, so it's a double negative when I could hide and get advantage.
Well, unless you're making a break for it, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Finn might make a break for it. If that's what he heard from everybody else. And so he'll go all the way up there.
Cool. Go ahead and make a stealth check with a disadvantage.
Yep. $14.
Okay. Well, they heard you crashing through. Okay. Vapos.
All right. Vapos is going to be dashing along right behind Finn, and then he's gonna keep moving on up past him to make sure that the way beyond is clear.
All right. Well, you see that it is pretty clear, except for this dangerous spot.
Yep. So yeah, or Vapos is gonna get up to this point.
All right. I can't get rid of those green squares now. Mavra.
Whew, okay, Mavra, as a bonus action, is going to click her boots together. Very lightly.
Mm-hmm.
That brings her speed up to 50.
Okay. I forgot to ask for a stealth check from Vapos as well. With disadvantage.
That is also a 14.
Okay. It's another fail. They're trying to get through.
Mavra is going to dash up to where Vapos is.
All right, cool.
Stealth check?
Yes, with disadvantage, please.
Yep.
You don't want to be in that spread. You want to be.
I was going to say,
Yep. Sorry. I even intentionally moved around the other one and it's almost 11 here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. It's a 23.
Yeah,
and there was
that's fine.
a notice about you might be seeing this a 1 and a 3 on the 3D dice.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's wrong. Roll 20 is just not handling this this fungal forest very well.
Yeah. No, there was an announcement. It's site-wide.
Oh, it's site-wide? Oh, I didn't see the announcement. I see.
Specifically about the 3D dice, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Do not trust them.
Akiri. Are you talking?
Well, now that she's been placed, Ikiri is going to scoot quickly after Finn. Very quickly after Finn.
Okay.
Do I need a check or anything for that?
You need a stealth with disadvantage.
She only moved 20 feet.
Oh, well then you don't have disadvantage, which makes it a 19. Very nice. Scrap.
okay, so now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to mutter some words and do some woobly woobly. Oh wait, but I have to lose password or trace. No, that's not worth it. Never mind. I'll just dash like everybody else. Alright, and 35 times 2 is what?
Please don't get too far ahead.
70.
Because right now,
Don't forget about Bella and Bref needing pass without a trace.
In that case, I think I won't dash. I'm just gonna get up to her.
Whee!
And, although I think I'm still too far away from...
yeah, right behind Akiri is probably about as far as I'm going to get.
No, Bella's still in range.
Yeah, no, right there is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Stealth.
And since I can't, web is a concentration spell, dang it. Okay. Do a stealth check?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. I'm also gonna do the hide action again, since, why not?
Okay. Give yourself the icon. How iconic. Very nice. 20. That makes it Bella's 20. Turn. Mm-hmm. They do not hear scrap. Bella?
Alright, I'm just gonna run forward.
Okay. Are you dashing?
Yes, I am.
All right. That move would put you within 10 feet of this. Is that what you want to do?
What about there?
Perfect. All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check with disadvantage because you're dashing. Ooh, very nice.
20.
Very nice. Okay, so you are also pretty quiet. Bref.
Alright, I spent this time mapping it out. I'm dashing to, let me double check. I think this is an okay spot. Yeah, that's 15. Okay, I'm dashing up there.
Well, don't forget you had to circle around the 10-foot.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay, it didn't show it, of course. Okay, cool. All right, so make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Hey,
very
wonderful.
Nice. Okay. So the guards going to go like so as they hear and smelled you right here. So that means that let's see, I'll move this guy. He picks the dwarf up and sets him on his back. He gets to ride a centaur. So he's peering off in the wrong direction, assuming you guys went that way. But the dog may see Scrap or Akiri. Can both of you make new stealth checks, please? And I think Scrap took the hide action, so he has advantage.
Akira did too, because she only moved the normal speed.
Well, that's a 31 for both of us.
Okay, very well hidden indeed. After that, you guys are not going to have a hard time moving off the northern edge of the map.
Yay.
So, you make it all the way up. Congratulations.
Good job, everybody.
Woo!
Yay!
See, I told you guys we would make it.
Uh-huh.
And, whew, yeah, that's that. So the full hue and cry was never raised. Which means that as you make your way through the just like 15 minutes farther, you can spot where the pools are. Now you don't have to actually get into them, but you'll get close enough to see what's going on. And we'll see how this goes. Can you guys see anything?
The map we were just on.
Oh. How about now?
I see a triangle in the bottom right.
Yes.
Yeah, same. I can only see a triangle.
Okay, now I'm moving myself and I can see lots of things.
Yeah, same arc of vision. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was
And a
going
90-degree
for.
angle vision.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just explaining that why they may not really see too much.
If you rotate, then you'll see it, you know.
Oh boy!
That is a cool map.
All right, you're close enough that you can see this, but you're not necessarily on this map yet, because it's there's like 15 minutes of walking between passing through that area. So you hear the guards behind you, and they are calling out, "Someone made it through. We cannot approach. We cannot go any closer to the sacred mushroom pools. No one but the purified guards can do that." The purified sentinels. So they, due to religious dread, they will not chase you beyond that point. And the full hue and cry was never raised, only partially, which will at least help you a little bit in the fight to come. All right, guys. Thanks for staying up extra late. And we are done for this evening. Thank you to Taladar, who hung out in chat for a bit. Thank you to anyone who watches this later. You are awesome. Thank you to Jeremy, player of Bref. Thank you to M, player of Akiri. Thank you to Kirsten, player of Bella. Thank you to Nico, player of Scrap. Thank you to Corey, player of Vapos. And thank you to Lucas, who is joining us, the player of Finn. I think we get 3 more sessions or so with Finn. So we're going to make the most of that. And a big thank you to Danielle, player of Mavra, who has to leave early. We may try to play at an earlier time next week, and perhaps the following week, or who knows for how long. So we're going to try to make that work. Keep an eye out in the Super Commoner Discord for that. Great stream, says Taladar. Yeah, was that fun, guys? Was it fun to mix it up and do a stealth mission?
It was interesting for sure.
Yeah, it was fun and incredibly stressful.
Very stressful. Okay, cool. All right, well, now you're going to have the kind of stressful where you have a really, really deadly encounter. So, good luck. All right, guys. Good night. See you next time.
Good night, guys.
Good night, all.